Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, please like my page. If you're watching it on my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps out. Okay, so looking at the cards for today, we're starting off, we have two wands. So this is going to tell us that the reading has something to do with our inspirations, our desires in the sense of we desire to create something, or we desire to bring something into existence. It could also be focusing our will on a certain point or a certain topic. And we have one cup. Now, the important thing to note here is that the cup is right beside the Four of Wands. So that's indicating that this cup, because cups are water, wands are fire, and fire and water don't mix. So this is going to be what we call an ill-dignified card, which means it's going to be either a kind of a reversed meaning or a meaning that is less than what it would normally be, or restricted meaning. So with the Seven of Cups here, this is the illusionary success. What this is talking about is looking at our things we desire, our emotions and things like that, and that we've been acting on, may not be what it is that, or may not be what we truly believe that it is. It might be that our preconceived ideas of what it is that we were working toward, or what it was that makes us happy, is no longer serving us, or maybe it never really served us to begin with and we were just confused about it. So this is seeing through those illusions, or the inability to see through those illusions, because this is restricted because of the Four of Wands. So perhaps there's something that's keeping us from seeing things the way they really are and accepting things the way they really are. Or maybe we've got some preconceived ideas of what it is that we're working toward today that may not be exactly what they need to be. Now, the Four of Wands, and which is perfected work, and normally the Four of Wands would be ill-dignified as well, because it's beside the cups and fire and water don't mix. But there's another wand over here beside it that's strengthening it. So it's kind of just your normal everyday meaning on it. So perfected works, the Four of Wands talks about establishing boundaries and setting order and limits on what we desire, or what we are inspired to do. So the things that come up in our lives that are desiring to us or supporting us, we may have to, or not supporting us, but inspiring us, or our desires, we may have to rein that in. It can also be talking about our will. We may have to set boundaries for ourselves to focus what it is that we want to do, so we don't get caught up in this illusion of things that we're not really working toward, or we're not trying, that are not really serving us. So we want to try to set boundaries and set structures for ourselves so that we're able to stay away from these things, these emotions that are distracting us in whatever way they are. And then finally, the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is all about our will, focusing our willpower, and taking the object of our will and really refining it, defining what it is, and really developing it as a goal that we want to work toward. Now, at this point, the queen hasn't actually started working toward it yet, but the goal is refined. So this is the process of doing the refining and really internalizing it so then we can express it outwardly to the rest of the world. So what the cards are telling us is there are things that are happening around us that we're not really seeing the way they really are. And we need to take the time to do that. We need to make sure that we're focusing ourselves on what it is that we want to be doing so we don't get lost by that, and take the time to really set out your plans and set out your intentions and what it is that you want to do, the things you want to achieve today, and set out those goals and make them clear and make them concise so you can start working for them. That way by doing that, you're setting boundaries for yourself, saying this is what I'm working on, this is not what I'm working on, and you can avoid what you're not working on. So that's what our reading has for us today. I hope that you found it beneficial. If you like my readings, you can you can like my Facebook page, you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can follow my blog. All of my social media content is listed on the About page on Facebook and in the description below on YouTube. You can, if you're like to schedule a reading, they start off at $5. You can contact me through Facebook, through YouTube, or through my email address at lodgemagician@gmail.com. You can also go to my webpage, which is in the description below, and you can book an appointment through there. Thank you and have a wonderful day.